So I got this thing raised up. This passenger side, I noticed initially when I let it down, the passenger side is about 1 inch higher than the driver's side. Well, so I got it up here on some jack stands. I decided I'd go ahead and cut that spring, so I'm gonna cut that spring, and all I'm doing is I'm taking, I unbolted the sway bar over here, undid this brake line, undid the top shock bolt, and I'm gonna see if I can break this ball joint, the top ball joint loose, and then hopefully I can lower this assembly down and get that spring out. Not near as much trouble as what I had to go through to change the spindles and stuff, which y'all know that. So you're gonna need to support your rotor and stuff here. I just got me a wire, because if you don't, you're gonna pull that brake line real tight. Got me a wire hooked around my rotor and up over that bolt right there. That'll keep that from getting tight. Got my spring out now. So yeah, take a half a coil off of that. Hopefully. Hopefully that'll give us an inch drop. We'll see. Okay, let's see what we got with a 1/2 inch or a half round of the coil. Drop it down hard. There. So now let's see what we got. The other side was 28 1/4. This side was 29 1/4. Edit, cut, edit. That is about 28 3/8. So it'll probably be good. Other side is about 28 1/4. So that's better. That's better. I can tell just by looking at the opening in the wheel rail right there that I'm gonna like that a little better. Because this side, like I say, was about 1 inch higher. Hard to tell in this garage. Got so much stuff in here. But yeah, it's gonna be better. So I'm gonna leave that front end like it is for now. I just dropped that one side. You seen a half a coil, and it looks more level. I like that. So I'm gonna leave it like it is for now, because this winter, hopefully this engine's gonna come out. That LS and the floor over there is gonna go in. And then when we get that in, everything done, we'll see how it sits and what the right height is. And we may or may not adjust. But yeah, that's better. I didn't like that one side. Well, y'all know how it is. Most people may never even notice that much, but if it's something you have and you did, you want it right. So yeah, it looks a lot better. So got the patch area done there. I just got primer on it right now. Got some mixed aerosol paint. We're going to try to blend that in a little bit, make that look better. But yeah, she got the kill mat done. We're going to put the carpet down. I'm gonna run some wires under this carpet to the back here. Show you what I got over here. I got a small amp here that has good reviews. It's a little small, what's the name of this? Terrence. And I have this, this is a Bluetooth receiver. So hopefully we can connect this. It's a little amp and the existing speakers from now that's in the truck, and she can have some tunes. So get the carpet in, the seat back in, run the wiring for that amp and receiver. And I want to try to leave this existing wiring radio intact and just maybe pull these speakers out and run some new wires to them. We'll have the amp and the receiver probably in the back right here. Well, so she's working on the seat cover. That'll look good. Look better. I'm running power wires for the amp and the Bluetooth, whatever you call it, receiver. So yeah, I'm gonna run an extra power wire, probably out the carpet out in case we need it for something. So I'll go ahead and do that. I run the red wire to the battery, and I've got this post extender here that will hook up. This is a small amp, so I'm not running a heavy gauge. This is 10 gauge, so I think that'll power that amp fine. But look at that carpet. So this carpet is intended on going up the back here. So I'm gonna pull this, I guess, cargo tray out. I'm gonna pull the speakers out, pull these pieces of metal here out, and then pull this cargo tray out, and then pull this up the back. So I got my power run to the amp, my wires run here. I left some extra wire. I can actually, if I have to, I can put this under here. I got one hole here with it coming up. I'm gonna ground it to the seat bolt here. I run 10 gauge wire for the power for this. It's a small amp. I don't think it needs a heavy wire for the power, but I'm gonna put this Bluetooth receiver. It's got this tape. I'm just gonna stick it here for now. I don't know how long that lasts, but I'm gonna stick it right there. And yeah, I got to hook the power up at the fuse box and the main power at the battery, and I'm going to run, for now we're hooking up these factory speakers, so I'm gonna run me some speaker wire here, and yeah, hopefully it'll work. We'll see. I'll put links on these in case you're interested in what I got here. So I got everything hooked up, and man, that little amp sounds good, even with these old original, I got 4x9, 4x10 speakers, and yeah, that's nice. I mean, that's a Bluetooth receiver. I'll put the links, and a Terrence little amp. It says 400 watt. You know, I don't know about that, but yeah, the amp, it sounds good. So yeah, that's where we at. Carpet, seat, inside's done. The window tinting is done. So it's nice to start cleaning my garage up a little bit. I still have a lot to do, but I had tools everywhere. But I've put most of them up. I'm trying to clean up, sweep a little bit here. But I think for now, we're done with this GMC C10 here. And like I say, you'll see this project probably again, maybe around January when we start an LS swap. I kind of hate to pull a good running gear out. She drove it a lot yesterday, maybe a couple of 100 miles. Done great. She really liked it. She took and had the tent put in the windows, put some stickers in the back lights here, and it's ready to go to Prohibition. Her and her husband John, they're taking both of their trucks to Prohibition And yeah, if you've never been to Prohibition, that show is moved back to downtown North Wilkesboro. That's going to be this coming weekend, 27th, 28th, Friday and Saturday, this coming weekend, whatever it is. But yeah, if you get over there, see this truck, say hi to my daughter, see if she's got some stickers if you want a slow shed sticker. But just say hi. And yeah, Prohibition, and after that, I hope they take them to the C10 Revival in Denton, North Carolina. That's a great show for your C10 trucks, and they'll be close to or over 2,000 registered down there. I went last year, great show down there, one of my favorites. So hopefully we'll be down there with the trucks, and maybe I'll have something down there. Yeah, thanks for watching, and you'll see this project again maybe January. But hey, next few weeks, got some stuff maybe we can work on, and we get some more videos out for you. Thanks, guys. What y'all think? You like it? Yeah. Got a nice sticker on it there. So you'll see both of these at Prohibition. Hopefully. She's enjoying Gary, guys. Mommy's not gonna do a burnout.
Bye, Gary! That was just scary.